What's up guys, and today we are going to make the Turan III, which will be the last of our Hungarian tank series. For now, only for now, as we've made quite a lot. Actually, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've made so far 7 tanks, or we will make the 7th tank actually now, today. And so far we made 7 tanks of Hungary, which is a nice addition to our tank collection. But yet, as for the tank collection itself, there should be more tanks from different nations. Which means we will have to make, or I will have to make tutorials on different nations, such as maybe even more Romanian tanks, or even more German tanks. I could also maybe make more Italian tanks, but I wouldn't do that as we've already did make a bunch of these. Yet I could do probably a few more of them. Anyway, moving on to the tank itself. This tank is based off obviously from the Turan II chassis we've had here, all the way back here, but with a different turret head design. Since it is obviously the Turan III, which was sadly never produced, only a prototype version was made from Hungary during its almost last year of the war in 1944, but sadly it never got past the production line. Or actually it got production line, past the drawing board. Actually no, it got past the drawing board for I don't know how long. And one example was made, but sadly destroyed during a bombardment of the Hungarian industry by Russian airplanes. Same with the Serenit 1, also destroyed, since both of these had an at least example. Yet as for the Turret 3 being better than some tanks like the Panzer IV, it is proven that it had a better transmission plan and a better engine plan, a better engine and transmission to be planned for the Hungarian Turan III than for the Panzer IV, which at that time was basically like achieving a Nobel Prize because it wasn't easy to have such great engines. It wasn't easy. And for the Hungarians, it primarily never was easy. It never will be easy. As for the Turan 3 itself, sadly, as mentioned earlier, we do not have a tutorial for it. We do not have seen it IRL much in combat, sadly. But it did saw, it probably did saw running tests like engine tests and everything, since it is proven that it had at least one example build, just like the Serenity 2, oh wait, 1, which was built, that isn't the matter, but nevertheless saw no combat at all, just a prototype never used. Pretty much like the German mouse, but unlike the mouse, it didn't saw combat. The mouse saw combat and even was used in 1945 on the Eastern Front. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump straight in. So first, dig down a row of 8 once again into the ground for your tracks, for your lower tracks. leave a gap of 3 blocks wide and do the same on the other side. Grab your nether bricks there. Place one upside down on all 4 sides, 2 on the back and 2 on the front, like this. Grab your grindstone, black wool, your import item frame. Place the grindstones like this. Also, grab your ender pearl. Place on each grindstone the item frame. Place on the front upside down nether brick cell on item frame 2, like this. And fill it in with black wool. Each item frame with black wool, but do not do that on the top, on the upside down nether brick stair. Place one ender portal in it, ender pearl in it, like this, and do that on the other side. Grab your wrap trapdoors and place them in between. Also, it is maybe worth mentioning that this will not be done with much of the upper track part. In fact, we will not do the usual upper track like this we've done here. In fact, we will do this with the side skirts, because the prototype did have side skirts, and it's basically known to have side skirts. So if you want one without the side skirts, you can do it, but I would advise you to do side skirts too, because they do matter a lot on tanks like this, or actually just most of World War II Axis tanks. These side skirts matter a lot because of the detail and everything. The reason though why I didn't do it on the Serenis and Turans 1, 2 and 1 was mostly because of the track detail I wanted to show you. But now that we have the track detail on almost all of these tanks, we don't need to do them on the Turan III. So basically just do this like every other Turan. Now grab a, you can actually decide if you want to make it a with wrap trapdoors or with oxidized copper trapdoors. In my case, I will use oxidized copper trapdoors in blue and place them onto these. Actually, no, don't place one here. Place one on this side, like this, covering, like place each oxidized trapdoor above the wheels we made before. Now place here an item frame and into it a black wall. So you have tracks that should look like this. Do the same on the other side. And just like that, we repeat the side skirts you have made onto this side to this side. Now place a green carpet on top of here and a dark oak trap door there on top, wait, next, in front of the black wall. Place once again one item frame here and one here. Grab a tripwire hook, rotate it so it looks off to the side like that, like this. This on this side too. Now grab your daylight detector, place it on top of the zombie head to make the front. Grab a green carpet. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Grab a green carpet and place it on. Look at the daylight detector and place the green carpet so it should look like this. Grab a green stained glass pane. Place it behind the item, behind the daylight detectors, and behind these green stained glass pane, place a row of 3 mousy cobbles on walls. Now place 1, 2, 3, 4 oxide carpet trapdoors in blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Fill in the in-between with green terracotta up until here. Go 1 more row of 3 green terracotta back. Grab your Rapture Dark Prismarine stairs, place a row of 3 here on both sides, and oxide copper trapdoors in blue. Once again, up here like this, facing the Dark Prismarine stair, a mousy cobblestone wall, and next to it a oxidized copper trapdoor in blue. No, not like that. Like that. And that's the last part here. Grab your wrapped fence key, place it on both sides, like this. Grab your dark prismarine slab and end portal frame. Dark prismarine slab like here, like this, on both sides. One here and one here. In the middle, a end portal frame. Grab your green terracotta and stone button. Place a row of 3 green terracotta here, and on the end, stone buttons. Now place. Wait, bro, wait. The engine is different. Place 1 green terracotta block here, 1 blast furnace here, and 1 smoker here. And on top of these blocks, place a oxidized copper trapdoor in blue. Once again, fill in the rest with green terracotta, and place on top of these. Place on top of this block a green carpet, and on top of this block a green carpet. Place on top of this block an item frame with the tank's logo. No, like this, or like that. Once again, I will show you how to do the banner. That's it. Should be done for the back. Now delete this one right here on both sides and place 1 red banner like this here and 1 here. This the logo on both sides. Place grab dark prismarine stair, place a row of 2 dark prismarine stairs like this on both sides, on top of the mousy cobblestone wall. Place a row of 3 upside down dark prismarine stairs like this, diagonal behind the row of tools, prismarine stairs, fill in with green terracotta. Do another row of 3 green terracotta. Oxidized copper trapdoor in blue on both sides. Dark prismarine stair. Dark prismarine upside down stair. My bad. Zombie head on the left. And on the right side a stone button. Grab your wrap trapdoor. Place. No, don't. Grab a green carpet. Grab a dark prismarine slab. Place one dark prismarine slab like this. And 1, 2, 2, and a row of 3 wrap trapdoors. After, on each trapdoor a green carpet. Do that. And on this upside down, no, upper dark prismarine slab, a green carpet. Grab a wither skeleton skull, a nether brick slab, and a dark oak trapdoor. Place the nether brick slab after the wrapped trapdoor. After the nether brick slab, place a wither skeleton skull like this, and on top of the nether brick slab, place a wrapped trapdoor like that. No, actually, place a dark oak trapdoor like that. Grab your oxidized copper trapdoor in blue. Place it on top of the upside down prismarine stair. Now place diagonal to the left a oxidized copper trapdoor in blue, and diagonal to the right a oxidized copper trapdoor in blue. Grab your dark prismarine slab and dark prismarine stair. Place a dark prismarine slab in the middle between those oxidized copper trapdoors in blue. In front of the left oxidized trapdoor, place another prismarine slab, same with the other side. And behind these dark prismarine slabs, place a dark prismarine stairs on both sides. Now, after, actually, no, next to the dark prismarine slab, next to these dark prismarine stairs, place one dark prismarine stair facing with this wall to the outer side on both sides, and place one in the middle like this, facing behind to make these cornered. Grab a green terracotta block, place 1 and 2 here, and place a dark prismarine slab on top of this one, and grab your wrap trapdoors, place 1 on each stair. So on these 3 on the back, place 1 each of these 3. On these 2 corner stairs, also place 1, and on this stair, place 1 on both sides. And place a wrapped sign on top of the slab. As for the final part for the front, grab a green bed and a wrapped fence key. Place the wrapped fence key here, opened up, and the green bed here. Grab a iron frame, place it in the, basically in the middle. Place the zombie head here to the right side, and place an ender pearl in the iron frame. And without ado, this is it for your Turan 3, and basically for your whole Hungarian tank series. Actually, no, one last thing I forgot. Place two wrapped signs here on these slabs and one and dark oak signs on these stairs. Now, without further ado, this is it for your Hungarian tanks, and I will say goodbye and have a great day.